After finishing up last episode with a 48-16 record through the month of May, the Rays head into June, getting ready for the draft and the All-Star game and trade deadline. And I wanted to go over some of the players that we haven't really covered much in the series, especially the young pitchers. We drafted a lot of them. Most of the young hitters are already on the Major League roster, but Trevor Harrison, 7-1 with a 2.71 ERA, 69 strikeouts in 73 innings. Ryan Zepeda got his second draft. He's 6-4 with a 3 ERA, 74 strikeouts in 78 innings. He's getting close to his max. Also, unless his potential goes up, he's not going to get much better. Javier Mascara, we just took him in last year's draft. He's 5-3 with a 4.62 ERA. Got to cut down on those hits allowed. Tate Whiteley, took him in the first draft. Another C potential guy, organizational filler, but he's 6-2 with a 2.19 ERA. His biggest problem is those 40 walks. Chris Cruz, second draft. He's 2-6 with a 4.53 ERA, 31 walks in 55 innings is not good. Philip Sy, 2-8, 3.32 ERA. Sean Chan, our first round pick last season, it's 3.02 ERA. Giving up more hits than he's pitched, though, but at least he's not giving up home runs. And Andrew Julio, we traded for him with the A's, traded off two pitchers. He's 2-1 with a 2.87 ERA. And in the bullpen, Sam Johnson, took him a couple of years ago, doing well, 2.63 ERA. Roger Segura, I think we traded for him. He's 1-1, 2 saves with a 1.63 ERA. John Serrano, drafted him last year. Moved him to the bullpen. He's 2-0 with a 1.80 ERA, 30 strikeouts to 3 walks. Great ratio there. Larson, another A potential reliever, is 1-1 with a 2.45 ERA. Hasn't thrown a lot of innings. Marshall Wood, got him in the first draft. He's 1-0 with a 1.59 ERA. Jeff Losnewski, look at Jeff. He's got no record, but he's got 21 innings pitched in 10 games, no runs allowed with 24 strikeouts, 0 ERA. Speaking of 0 ERA, we also have Freddie Torrero down at AA, 14 saves, 17 innings, 21 strikeouts, 10 hits, 4 walks, no runs allowed. Unbelievable. 2 relievers with no runs allowed. So, and while we're here, let's go check out Fisher Delgadio. He's hitting 363 with 21 doubles, 2 triples, 5 home runs. 12 says hasn't been caught once. Base and a 5.43 slug. Gotta love that. OPS just shy of 1,000. And yeah, he's up to a 98 contact against righties. On those guys, I will show you some gameplay from some of these pitchers. Haven't figured out which ones yet, but I figure that out. We'll hop right in and get some game action from 1 or 2 of these starting pitchers that we will be showing content from this Colorado series. About the only gameplay you'll see this particular month with the big club, but I want to go to Coors Field and see how many home runs we can hit there. And just want to let you know how dominant the season is at 48-16. That's 64 games played. If we played 500 ball the rest of the season, so if we went 49-49 the rest of the year, we would win 97 games. 97 games to go 500. Last year, we won 98 games. So we have a very good chance to go over the 100 win mark this season, as long as we don't slump poorly, either on the mound or at the plate. So that's enough talking. Let's get in here and let's see some gameplay. And I said I was going to do more of me playing the games and less CPU versus CPU. And we're going to get a nice dose of that in this episode, as we have 3 games at Coors Field against the Rockies. And you can see our bullpen has just been stellar in the last 6 games. ERA at 0.54, 1 run allowed, 19 strikeouts. So hopefully that will continue. This is a tough park to do that in. You see their starter for the first game is Michael King, 4-6 in the year, 4.41 ERA. And hopefully we can get runs early on him, get him out of this game, get into that bullpen. And you see Chandler Simpson is back in the lineup and back in the leadoff spot. Pick things up here in the top of the first inning. 1-2 count.
Here's a ground ball to third. Easily scoop there and throw to first. And there's one down. That's Alex Bregman at third base for Colorado. And you can see our lineup. Got Willie Sanchez up in the 5 spot. And, hopefully he'll have give more protection to Caminero. There's Evan Carter. Been playing really well this year. Got to platoon him only against righties. See, he's got a full count now against Michael King. Nobody on, 1 out. And he's going to draw a walk. So there we go. Get our first base runner of this game. Right in front of Junior Caminero. See what Junior's done on the year. 18 home runs, 42 RBIs. He's only 4th in the AL voting at third base, which is a crime. Hopefully he can have a big series here with me playing. 1 on, 1 out, 0-2 pitch. And there's a shot into right field. And there we go. 2-run shot by Junior Caminero in the first, and that's how we start this series. This is the reason why I wanted to bat myself in this particular road trip to Colorado. I miss playing with my Rockies from 2 years ago. And yeah, let's see what kind of damage we can do offensively in this ballpark. Check this replay. Wow, that was down, and we just drove it to the right field, straightaway right field. 407. And yeah, that'll work. Get us going. Offense have been carrying the team. There's Lou. He's up to 288, 12 home runs, 33 ribs. Rookie of the year last year. Hope we can get that average a little bit closer to 300. Maybe we can jumpstart his power numbers in this series as well. There's the 2-0 pitch, and there's a fly ball in the center field. And Doyle drifting back, shy of the warning track. He'll have that for the second out. Lou, surprised he doesn't have more home runs based on his ratings. Here's Willie. Willie's been outstanding this year, surprising 18 home runs and 47 RBIs. Second in the All-Star vote at first base. Gives Gold Glove defense as well. And he's been as much a surprise as anybody else. There's a shot down the left field line. That's going to get down and go into the corner. So we're going to have a 2-out extra base hit. We're not done here in the first. Sanchez goes the opposite way. Extra base hit is 16th double to go with those 18 homers. And that'll bring in Pete Murray. See what he's done. Mr. 2 home runs on opening day. It's been up and down ever since then. So now we get a man on second, 2 outs. 1-2 count. See if we can find grass here. Yep. Rolls over, hits at the second base. And that's going to end the first inning. But hey, good start to the road trip here in Colorado. As Junior Caminero. It's his first home run of this 3-game series. Hopefully we'll get more out of him, out of everybody else. As we go to the bottom of the inning, it's 2-0 good guys. In on the mound for us in Game 1, Taj Bradley. See what he's done in the year, 7-2, ERA, almost 4, whip 1.3, so got to get both of those down. So we're just going to sim pitching. I'm only interested in batting in this series, so we get a 2-out walk and we get out of it. And now we're back up here in the second inning with Trey Morgan. Yeah, I'm just gonna sim pitching. I have no interest in pitching in this ballpark, and I just really want to have fun hitting. So hopefully you guys will be okay with that as Trey Morgan pops out to third base to start this inning. It'll make the games a little quicker, and you know, everybody wants to bat in Coors Field. There's Carson Williams only hitting 208. But again, we have him for his stellar defense. He finally made an error this season. It's the first one he's made since his rookie year, and he's going to get hit on the shoulder there. So we're getting a 1-out base runner on a hit by pitch. And here's Basallo, 14 home runs, 41 RBIs. Batting average keeps dropping from 250 up to 280 and back. So contact rate is a little up and down, but he does give us great power. Yeah, 1 on, 1 out, 1-2 pitch. And it's going to be a shot into left field. Racing back to the track, and it's gone! Sam Basallo just talked about his power, and he goes Apo Taco for his 15th home run of the year. And we jump out to a 4-0 lead here in the second inning. That's why you want to play your games in Coors Field, boys and girls. Let's see this. Yeah, he just took the outside pitch and hammered it. And the left fielder just kind of ran out of room. And that'll bring up Chandler. See what he's done on the season. Struggled a little bit with contact since he's been back off the DL. So now we have nobody on and 1 out. There's a pitch from King. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Going to be backhanded there by Tovar in a throw, and he gets him easily for the 2nd out. Personally, I have a lot of trouble hitting with Simpson. I can't find grass. He does much better in the sim. Here's Evan Carter now with nobody on and 2 out. He's going to hit this one in the left center field, and that's going to get down and go to the wall as well. This huge outfield going to give a ton of extra base hits in this series if we can make good contact, and Carter's going to give us man in scoring position now with 2 out. That'll bring in Junior. He homered his first time up. See if he can get another extra base hit here, and he's going to flip that down the right field line. It's going to drop in, and Carter's going to come around and score. I don't know how he hit that. Ball was in on him, and he just kind of golfed it over the first baseman's head, so he's 2 for 2 and driven in 3 of the 5 runs. So you got 1 on and 2 out for Lou. And he's going to swing and miss on the sweeper and strike out the end of the inning, but Tampa Bay expands the lead. It's now 5-0 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. And hopefully we'll have a lot more of this in this series. And we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Bradley's going to get 3 straight outs, 2 groundouts, and a strikeout. That'll bring us back to the top of the 3rd. Willie Sanchez up. Doubled in the 1st inning. There's the 0-1 pitch from King, still in the game. And there's a shot into deep center field, left center field. Doyle on the run, and that's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. Sanchez has some wheels. He's around second. He's going to try for 3. Throw comes in, and he's safe with a triple. There we go. Willie Sanchez. Now he just needs a single and a home run, and he'll have the cycle. Everybody's loving the hustle there. That's the deepest part of the ballpark. See this replay. He drives that pitch. And as good as Doyle is, he couldn't get to that one. And Willie just turned on the jets, running around second base. He's like, yep, I'm going. Head first slide, and he's in. There we go. Love it when the leadoff man's there. He ended up being stranded. So we go to the bottom of the inning, and Bradley gets first 2 guys out, and Doyle hits a solo shot to make it 5-1. Amador with a 2-out single, and he gets out of the jam there. Now we hop ahead to the top of the 5th inning, still 5-1. Junior's going to lead this one off, facing lefty Carson Palmquist. 0-1 pitch, and there's a shot into right field, and a diving attempt, and it's off his glove. Zach Veen tried to make the Superman diving catch. Didn't make it, so Junior's got his 3rd hit. So now we have 1 on and nobody out for Lou. There's a shot to left field, and that one's gone. Lou Garcia, 481. What an absolute nuke. He hits it to the back row of the stands out there under the scoreboard. And the Rays are up 7-1 now here in the 5th inning. Absolutely murdered that ball. That's what we want to see. We want to see a whole lot more of that out of Lou. Not only in this series, but the rest of the year. Look at his pitch. Oh yeah, belt high, and he just torched it. Knew it was gone immediately. And he almost reached the promenade back there. Look at this. 111.6 miles per hour. He's hitting him out where I hit him in Diamond Dynasty. That'll bring in Sanchez. Has a double and a triple. See if he can get that single and a home run. There's a ground ball knocked down by Amador from a knee. Throws and gets him as he takes away a single there. And that's the 1st out of the inning. That'll bring in Pete. Nobody on and 1 out. Here's a pitch. That's a shot to center field. And Pete Murray goes deep for his first home run of the series, 467. There we go. That's 4 home runs by us already. We're only in the 5th inning. Pete getting his 11th home run. Love that switch hitting power. Just wish he could play every day. Right now he's just kind of playing every 3 out of 6 games, 3 out of 7 games. Just hammered that pitch. And yeah, it's almost like batting practice. Look at this. That was a laser shot. Nice tee shot there, Pete. Number 11 on the season for him. And that's going to prompt a pitching change as we're just torching all of these pitchers as they come in. Wish we could play here all the time. That'll bring in new pitcher, lefty Sean Sullivan. He's going to come in and face Morgan. See what he's done on the season. Not bad for a Colorado pitcher. We got nobody on and one out. See, Morgan's only got 7 home runs on the season. See if we can help that out here in this series. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. And that's going to be a pop foul by home plate. And Romo's going to have that for the second out. In steps Carson Williams now. Nobody on, 2 out. And there's a shot over third base. And that's going to get down and get into the left field corner. And we're going to have another man in scoring position now with 2 outs as the extra base hit parade continues here at Coors Field. Here we go. Everybody doing the bowling celebration. Now bring in Basallo. Homered his last time. And he's going to roll over and tap this one to second. And Amador's going to throw him out. Colorado finally gets us out. But we add 3 more runs in the inning. Tampa Bay now up 8-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And I'm going to show you here. I'm on Hall of Fame hitting and legend pitching, just so you guys are aware of what ratings, what settings we are using here. As Taj Bradley gets a 1-2-3 bottom half. And now we go to the top of the 6th inning. 2 outs. We're going to skip to Junior Camanero's at bat. See, he's 3 for 3 on the day. 3-1 count. And a pitch from Sullivan. There's a line shot over short. That's going to get down. That's going to go almost to the wall. Doyle's got it. He's going to throw it back in. Camanero's going for 2, and he slides in safe. There's a lot of room out there in the gaps. Camanero takes advantage, gets his 15th double of the season. See this replay. Line drive base hit. He's having a breakout season. Definitely wanted to bat with him in this stadium. And I will tell you, he did get stranded at second base. Now we're going to hop ahead to the top of the 8th inning. Basallo up with nobody on, nobody out. And he's going to strike out on the slider from Sullivan for the first out of the inning. Now to bring in Chandler. And he's going to get ground ball to first. Grab, throw to the pitcher, and he's safe. He beat the pitcher to the bag. Didn't get a jump. Left-handed pitcher falls off to the third base side, and Chandler, his wheels, just beats him to the bag. Look at how close this is. Bang, bang. There we go. That's what 99 speed does for you guys. Beats a ground ball, routine grounder to first base. And that'll bring in Carter, and runner goes, throw down, and he's safe. I was just trying to distract the catcher with the bunt there. And Chandler up to 19 steals now, still in the top 3, even though he missed about a month. Now we got a man in scoring position, a 1 out for Carter. And he's going to swing and miss and strike out on the slider for the second out. Now to bring in Junior. He's 4 for 4 on the day. And there's a shot into right field, and that's going to get down and go to the wall, and Chandler's going to easily score from second base as Junior slides into second with his 5th hit of the day, his 2nd double. He's got 2 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run. 5-hit day. Gotta love it. Here comes Lou now. And he's going to hit one over first base, and that's going to get down right on the foul line into the corner, and Camanero's going to walk in and score from second as Lou gets in with an extra base hit. His 2nd one of the day, and now we're up 10-1 here in the 8th inning. It's his 19th double. That brings in Willie Sanchez, man on second and 2 out. And he's going to pop this one up in the infield. Tovar's going to stand under it, and he's going to grab that for the 3rd out. But Tampa Bay adds 2 more runs, get into double digits now. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 10-1, good guys. And Alex Faedo coming in to pitch the 8th inning, gives up a leadoff walk. And Tovar with a 2-run shot makes it 10-3. Hoping to get out of this game with not a whole lot of damage to our bullpen, but Faedo. Then he gives up a back-to-back shots, a solo shot by Ganao. Now it's 10-4. We might have to replace him. I really don't want to. That would end that. And We would hold them scoreless in the ninth, win this game 10-4. Taj Bradley goes to 8-2. Michael King drops to 4-7 as we take the first game of the 3-game series. And the bats came out big time. Let's check out this box score. You can see everybody but Morgan had a hit. 5 hits for Caminero, 2 for Garcia, 2 for Sanchez, 3 for Morgan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doubles, a triple, 5 homers, 4 homers, my bad. Goodness sakes. Stole 3 bags. Taj only gives up 1 run in 7 innings, strikes out 8. Just excellent performance all the way around. You can see Amador 2 hits, Tovar had 3, and we torched everybody but Eli Morgan as we win the first game 10-4. And we're back here with game 2. I'm going to let the CPU play against itself in this game. I don't want to just go nuts driving home runs right and left. And take a look at this. Shane Baz is on the mound for us today. He's 9-0 in his last 10 starts, looking for his 10th win in a row. And you can see what he's done on the season. 10-2 with 3.08 ERA, 122 WHIP. Got to get the walk rate down though, but hopefully those numbers won't get inflated here at Coors Field. We're going to hop to the bottom of the first inning. We did not score in the first. Carter got a hit, but he was stranded. And this is a rookie now, Stephen Rich, playing right field. And he's going to hit a shot to right field. And the Rockies are going to get on the board first. This towering shot into the right field bullpen. So Colorado might have themselves a rookie outfielder here. Stephen Rich already hit 2 home runs on this season. This is only his 4th game. This is his 12th at bat, so they gotta love having that guy, especially in the leadoff spot. So Rockies jump out to a 1-0 lead. Look at this replay. Yeah, that was belt high, and he did not miss. He's got really high contact rate, not the highest power. Think like Figueroa for us. That's a towering home run. Speaking of Figueroa, he is out with a finger contusion. He's kind of day-to-day. Now we're going to pick this game up in the top of the 3rd inning. Caballero playing short today. And there's a grounder to second. Oh, and it's knocked down by Amador, and he's not going to get him. They're going to call that an error. So now we have 1 on and nobody out for Trey Morgan. Hitless in game 1. And he's going to hit one down the right field. That's going to get down into the corner. He's not going to be hitless today. Off the wall. Rich throws the ball back in. And Caballero's going to stop at 3rd. That'll bring in Chandler Simpson. 2 on and nobody out. And he swings and misses and strikes out on the inside fastball for the first out. All right, boys, let's not strand these guys in scoring position. That'll bring in Evan Carter. 2 on and 1 out. 2-1 pitch from Chase Dolander, the pitcher for the Rockies today. And that's going to be a base hit into left field. That's going to score at least 1 run. Here's the throw. And he stops at 3rd. So tie this game at 1 now. That brings in Junior. Had 5 hits yesterday. Flew out his first time today. Men at the corners and 1 out. Got to stay out of the double play here. It's going to be a fly ball into right field. Rich drifting back. See if that's deep enough for the sac fly. Here's the catch. Here's the throw. And safe. There we go. Morgan slides around the tag, and it's 2-1. That'll bring up Lou now with 1 on and 2 out. See if we can keep this inning going. 2-1 pitch from Dolander. That's going to be a pop-up on the infield. And Encarnacion Strand playing first for Colorado now. He's going to have that for the 3rd out. But the Rockies came into the inning up 1-0. Now they're down 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the inning. And leading off for the Rockies here in the 3rd, Stephen Rich homered to get the game started for them. 1-2 pitch, and he swings and misses on a slider down and in. So Baz gets him out this time. His 3rd K of the game thus far. That'll bring in Amador. Made that error last inning. 0-2 pitch to him. And it's going to be a fly ball into right field. Morgan drifting back. Shy of the warning track. He'll have that for the 2nd out of the inning. Never know. Anytime the ball goes in the air in this park, you're hoping it stays in the park. That'll bring in Bregman now with nobody on and 2 out. There's the 1-0 pitch. And it's going to be a shot. That's going to drop in center field. Lou tried to get over there and catch that, but it's going to be a 2-out single. So the Rockies have the tying run on now with 2 outs. There's Christian Encarnacion. And he's going to hit a fly ball into right field. Morgan drifting back, and he'll take that on the run for the 3rd out. So Rockies don't respond. Only get 1 base runner in the inning. We still lead 2-1. Now we're going to hop to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's still 2-1. Zach Veen leading off for Colorado. And he's hit a ground ball to 3rd. And Junior knocks it down. Throw to 1st, and he's safe. Did not field that cleanly. And they're going to give him an error. Yeah, they should. It was hit right to him, and he booted it. So now there's 1 on and nobody out. Catcher Luis Torrens up, and he's going to strike out on the up-and-in fastball for the 1st out. 6 Ks now for Boz. That brings in Rich. Homered in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd. And he's going to hit a smash into center field. Chandler running and diving, and he doesn't have it. Throws the ball back in, and safe at 3rd base. So Veen taking advantage. Chandler couldn't find the ball, so now they have men at the corners and 1 out. Let's look at the replay. Makes the headlong dive and then can't find it right away, and Veen just keeps running and beats the throw. So now the Rockies have the tying run at 3rd and only 1 out. Amador up. 2-2 pitch from Boz, and it's a shot, and this one's gone. Deep into right field. Over the bullpens, 449. What a home run by Amador. 3-run blast. 5th of the season for him, and now Colorado jumps out to a 4-2 lead. Man, you got all that one, Johnny. My goodness. He's not really a big home run hitter. Look at this replay. Yeah, it was a little bit lower than belt high, but he just hammered it. Look at Sanchez over at first. Immediately drops his head. He knew it was gone. Home run hitters know when balls are gone. 449. And the Rockies, 2 home runs already, and they're up 4-2. Still only 1 out. Bregman up now. 1-1 pitch. There's a shot into right field. Trey Morgan drifting back to the track, to the wall. And that one's gone in the bullpen too. Back-to-back home runs by the Rockies. 3 home runs in the game off Boz. As Colorado tries to break this game open. 4 runs in the inning. Now it's 5-2 Rockies, and there's still only 1 out. And these are the kind of games you really worry about. Come in here, you don't want your pitchers getting torched. And we did the torching in game 1, and doing it in this one is Bregman mugging up for the camera there. Check the replay. That was on the outer half. He just went with it. Those power hitters, man, they can drive him out to any field, though. That'll bring in Encarnacion with nobody on and 1 out. 0-2 count. And swings at a pitch way off the plate in the dirt. Basala's going to throw him out for the strikeout for the 2nd out. Nasty pitch there, and that'll bring in Tovar. Nobody on, 2 out. And he's going to hit a ground ball past Garcia and Sanchez into right, so they have another man on. This time with 2 outs. The inning continues. That'll bring in Ganal, the DH. 2-1 pitch to him, and he's going to hit this one off Camanero's glove, and everybody's going to be safe. And Junior's having an inning. And they're going to generously give him a hit on that so he doesn't get his 2nd error. Extends his hitting streak to 11 games. And, yeah, our manager's seen enough. He's going to take Shane out of this game before it just totally wrecks his ERA. And we're going to bring in lefty Mason Montgomery. Converted starting pitcher's been pitching excellent this year. Guy touches 100 easily. And you can see that was a smart move to move him to the bullpen, save us money. And he's having a breakout season in the pen. That'll bring in Yanquiel Fernandez, 2 on and 2 out. Here's Montgomery's 1-2 pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out on the 2-seamer to get out of the inning finally. But the Rockies explode. Hit 2 home runs, score 4 runs, and now they're up 5-2 after 5. And new pitcher for Colorado here in the top of the 6th, Jeff Criswell. See what he's done on the season. Done a great job limiting righties, not so much to lefties. And first man he's going to face is Junior Caminero. His sac fly in his last time up. He's going to hit a ground ball to short. Tovar's got it. Throw to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Junior had a great game in game one, struggling a little bit in this one. That brings in Lou now. Nobody on and one out. And here's a shot into left field that's down towards the corner. Scooped there by Fernandez. Throw coming in. And Lou's going to hold at first base with a single. Didn't want to test it. So we got a man on and one out. Sanchez up. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. And that's going to be a base hit right through shortstop as Tovar went to cover the bag. And now we have men at the corners and one out. Perfectly timed hit and run there to stay out of the double play. And that brings up Pete with men on the corners and one out. And he's going to hit this one over first base. That's going to get down the right field line. Rich gets the ball back in. And we're going to have men at the corners now with one out. And it's now 5-3 Colorado. Big RBI there for Pete. That'll bring in Basallo. 2-0 pitch to him. It's going to be a fly ball into center field. Drifting back. Bean actually playing center field today. Here's the throw. And that's going to be late. And Tampa Bay is going to add another run on a sac fly as it's now 5-4 Colorado. That'll bring in Caballero. Reached on an error and struck out earlier in the game. He's going to hit a fly ball in the left field. Fernandez drifting back to the track and right up against the wall for the third out. That ball just kept carrying. But the Rays rally back, score 2 runs in the inning, and make this a 1-run game. And we're going to pick this up here in the top of the 7th. We got bases loaded and 2 outs. Willie Sanchez up. And he's going to swing and miss on the pitch on the inner corner. Had a single, a steal, and a walk. An error. That's how he got the bases loaded. 1-2 pitch. And that's going to hit him on the hip. So Willie Sanchez is going to get an RBI hit by pitch, and that's going to tie the game now. Bases loaded and 2 out for Pete. RBI his last time up, and he's going to swing and miss on a pitch way inside to end the inning. But the Rays rally back. Tie the game on a hit by pitch. Crazy game here. And this game would go to extra innings. And almost had to jump in and start playing because we were already in the top of the 12th. And I was getting tired of watching. Closing in on 2 hours of recording here. We go to the 12th. And it's going to be a base hit inside the third base bag by Willie Sanchez. He's going to get a double to start the 12th inning. There's a lot of non-action between the 7th inning and here. That's why I almost decided to hop in and hit. So now we have the go-ahead run at second base. Nobody out for Pete. He's already got 1 RBI today. And he's going to take a strike there. Down 0-2. Here's the pitch. And there's going to be a ground ball to first base. Encarnacion Strand's got it. He beats him to the bag, but we do move the runner up to third base. Got to get those runners in scoring position. Less than 2 outs. Got to move them up. That'll bring in Basallo. 2-2 count. And he's going to take strike 3. That's rough. Get a man in scoring position now. Less than 2 outs. Don't get him in. And he definitely can't be taking pitches like that with a man on third base. Just locked him up. Now it's going to take a hit to get this run in. That'll bring in Caballero. Does have 2 hits on the day. 2 singles and a strikeout. The 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit past Encarnacion into right field. And Tampa Bay takes the lead 6-5 as there's an errant throw back in. And the Rays get a clutch 2-out hit by Caballero. His 3rd hit of the day. Playing for Carson Williams. Giving him an off day. Inside out pitch. And he gets by the diving first baseman. Finally a run. That'll bring in Trey Morgan. 1 on and 2 out, 3-2 pitch, and that's outside and ball 4. So now we got 2 men on and 2 out. That's going to bring in Figueroa. I had him pinch hit for Simpson earlier with men on base. He's out with a finger contusion, so he's kind of day-to-day. There's a pitch low and inside. That's why he didn't play in the first game, why he didn't start in this one. Should be back in another day or 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to second. Amador's got it. Throw to first will end the inning, but the Rays do rally. 2-out rally. Jose Caballero clutch base hit gives us a 6-5 lead as we go to the bottom of the inning. We got 2 on, 2 out. Luke Weaver on the mound. It's his second inning of work. Roger Guy worked earlier in the game, and he strikes out Ganao to end the game as Tampa Bay holds on, wins this game 6-5. Luke Weaver the win. Jojo Romero takes the loss as we win the first 2 games of this series. Great back and forth game in this one, unlike the rout in game 1. And let's hop in and check out this box score. See 2 hits for Carter, 2 hits for Sanchez, 3 hits for Caballero, 2 for Morgan. Had 6 walks in the game. Only 2 extra base hits, 3 stolen bases. Boz gives up 4 runs. Look at that, Roger Guy, 2 2/3 innings with 6 strikeouts. He was huge. He limited them and was just phenomenal until Luke came in, finished it off, and got the win. Roger Guy was the underrated star of that game as they got 12 hits. We struck them out 19 times. That was just an absolutely crazy game as we win game 2. And we're back with game 3. Since we won game 2, it guarantees a series win. And now we've won 21 out of 24 series on the season, 58-20, 38 games over 500. And you can see what we've done in this series. 8 runs in 2 games is not bad here at Coors Field. You can see we're wearing baby blue shirt and pants. Interesting combo that I discovered. You can see the scores of the first 2 games. On the mound for the Rockies, Dominic Hamill. See what he's done in the year. 5-1, 3.76 ERA. Not a bad season so far for him. And he's going to be facing Ryan Pepio for our side. And we're going to pick this up in the top of the first. Nobody on, 2 out. Junior's up, and I am batting again in this game. Didn't want to have another extra inning game because the computer can't hit. And there's a smash into right field. That's going to get down and go to the wall, and Junior's going to have another extra base hit. Dude is loving Coors Field. So we get a 2-out double, put a man in scoring position for Lou. See Junior's up to 17 doubles now. Here's Lou, 3-0 count. Here's the pitch, and high for ball 4. That'll put 2 men on. And that'll bring in Willie Sanchez, having a really good series himself. 2 on and 2 out. And it's going to hit a fly ball into center field. Doyle's racing over, and he's going to have that for the 3rd out. So we put 2 men on and fail to score. Go to the bottom of the inning. It's still scoreless. And as I said, Ryan Pepio on the mound for us today. See, he's 8-1, 3.11 ERA, and he's going for his 7th straight win. Got a bunch of winning streaks by our starting pitchers. And Stephen Rich led off the last game with a home run, gets a single here, double play erases them, and they go down basically 1-2-3. And we're going to hop ahead to the top of the 3rd inning. Still scoreless. Sam Basallo struck out to start the inning. That brings in Chandler Simpson. Nobody on and 1 out. And he lays down a bunt down the line, and it's going to be a perfect one as he easily beats that throw by Bregman. So I have trouble hitting with him, but we can get the bunt down. We can beat it out. That'll bring in Carter now with 1 on, 1 out. You know what's going to happen here. There goes Simpson. Pitch inside, and the throw is way late as he steals a bag there. Number 21 on the season for Chandler. Figueroa's got over 20 steals as well. A man in scoring position, 1 out. There's a pitch to Carter. There's a shot into left field. Drifting back and over his head, off the wall. Simpson's going to score easily as Carter trades spots with him. RBI double for Evan Carter. His 10th of the season. And we're up 1-0 now as Junior comes up. And here's a ground ball to short. Diving stop knocked down by Tovar. And he's not going to have a play. Keeps Carter at 3rd base. He's now admitted at the corners and only 1 out. That'll bring in Lou. See if he can hit this sac fly here. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. 4-6-3 double play, and the Rockies escape. Could have been a lot worse. They only gave up 1 run in the inning, but got 3 hits, stolen base, manufacture a run. Just couldn't get any more. Got to stay out of those double plays. And we're simming pitching again. I have no interest in pitching in this park as Pepio sets him down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 3rd. And leading off top of the fourth, Willie Sanchez having a great season, breakout season. 1-2 pitch from Hamill, and that's a shot into right field. Drifting back is Rich to the track, and it just sneaks over for a home run. Willie Sanchez goes yard for his 19th home run of the season. And Tampa Bay is now up 2-0. He is having a career year. We're not even to the All-Star break. Bathead gets out, high towering shot, and just had enough room to get over. First, second row looked like. That'll bring in Trey Morgan now with nobody on. 1 out, and he hits a smash into left field. Drifting back is Fernandez over his head, off the wall, and Trey Morgan's going to have a 1-out double. What I didn't show you was Pete Murray popping out, so in a man scoring position now with 1 out, and that's going to bring a pitching change. It's Hamill only giving up 2 runs, taking him out a little bit earlier than I expected. It's only 2-0. Thought he pitched pretty well till he gave up the home run and the double in this inning. They're going to go to the lefty, Sean Sullivan. Saw him last game. See what he's done on the year. Pretty good for a Colorado pitcher. Although that 3 ERA against the 3 batting average against righties is not good. And we would not score any more runs as we go to the bottom of the inning. And Pepio set them down 1-2-3. Now we hop to the top of the 6th inning with 2 outs and Trey Morgan up. Eli Morgan in, and he's going to jam him, and that's going to drop in front of the left fielder. So we're going to have a 2-out hit as Trey wins the Morgan versus Morgan battle. That'll bring in Carson Williams. 1 on and nobody out. Down in count 0-2. And he hits this down the right field line. That's going to drop, and Trey's going to get all the way around to third. Carson, double. Throw comes back in, and they hold him there. So we have second and third and 2 out. There we go, Carson. Down 0-2. We ended up not scoring in that inning. We hop to the bottom of the 6th inning, and Pepio puts him down again, 1-2-3. He's only giving up 2 hits. We go to the 7th, and Jeff Criswell coming in out of the bullpen again. Been a parade of relievers for Colorado in the series. Evan Carter going to lead things off here in the 7th, still only up 2-0, and that's a pitch low for ball 4, so we're going to get the leadoff man on. Wish Carter had better steal rating in this game. Now 1 on, nobody out for Caminero. 0-2 count. Here's a pitch. And it's going to be a little flare over first down the right field line. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Carter is going to come all the way around, and he's going to score from first as Caminero with another extra base hit, another RBI, and the Rays go up to 3-0 lead here with nobody out in the 7th. Still a man in scoring position. We're going to hop to Willie Sanchez. Caminero goes to third on the out by Garcia. And Sanchez hits one deep to left center field. That one's back to the track and short hops the wall. And Willie's going to have an RBI double as he continues to hit extra base hits in this series. Double number 18 for Sanchez. And Sanchez would be stranded there at second base, but we would put up 3 runs in the inning. Go to the bottom of the 7th inning, up 5-0. Pepio still in the game. Gives up a solo shot to Pavin Smith with 2 out. So the Rockies finally get on the scoreboard. And we get Encarnacion for the 3rd out. We lead 5-1 now. So we head to the top of the 9th inning. Jojo Romero lost last game in extra innings. He's going to come in now, try and keep it at a 5-1 game. 329 batting average by righties is not good. And leadoff hitter is going to be Junior, Mr. Extra Base Hit in the series. First pitch to him. There's a shot into right field. Rich drifting back, and he's going to play that off the wall, and Junior's going to have another double. My goodness. He slides head first in. Thought he was going to have it, and then he broke off to play the carom. Double number 19 for Caminero, and that's going to bring in Willie Sanchez. Garcia drew a walk, so we got 2 on and nobody out. Here's the pitch. There's a shot into left center field. That's going to get diving attempt and missed by Fernandez. Runner had to hold, and we're only going to get 1 RBI out of that whole mess there because Junior had to wait to see if he was going to catch it or not. Lou is right up his butt, so now we have second and third and nobody out for Pete Murray. 6-1 lead now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. Tovar's got it. Throw to first, and that ground out's going to score us another run as now a 7-1 lead for Tampa Bay. Productive out. That'll bring in Trey Morgan. 2 hits on the day and make that 3 hits as he hits one into left center field. That's going to get down and go to the wall. It's going to be his second double of the day. Now the Rays are up 8-1 as the extra base hit parade just continues. His 11th double on the season. That brings in Sam Basallo. Carson Williams had a single. They threw Morgan out at the plate. And here's a shot into left center field by Basallo. That's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. And Carson Williams is going to round third. He's going to come home. And we tack on another run as it's now 9-1 Rays here in the top of the 9th inning. There we go. 10 doubles now for Basallo. That's all the runs we would score. Pepio stays in the game, gives out a 1-out single, and ends up going the complete game as the Rays win the game 9-1. Look at those yellow socks. Pepio goes to 9-1, wins his 7th game in a row. Hamill takes the loss as we sweep the Rockies. Let's check out the box score. 2 hits for Simpson, 4 hits for Caminero, 3 for Sanchez, 3 for Morgan, 2 for Williams. We had 11 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, 11 doubles and 1 home run. Stole 4 bases. Just went absolutely crazy in the first and third games in this series. Pepio with a complete game. 4 hits allowed. Only gave up the 1 run. Struck out 9. No walks. As we get this sweep, my goodness, this team is crazy. And after losing 2 out of 3 to Houston, we sweep Colorado, putting up 25 runs in 3 games. Then we go to Seattle and sweep there as Willie Sanchez just stays hot. 3 more hits, 6 more RBI, another home run. Game 2, 3 hits for Basallo, a single, a triple, and a home run. He drives in 3. McClanahan wins his 11th. Game 3, a little less damage there, although Carter and Caminero both hit home runs. We go to Boston and sweep there. Willie Sanchez, 3 more hits, 3 more runs, 3 more RBI, had a single and 2 more home runs. Shane has another rough outing there, but Cade gets the win. Guy gets his 29th save. Game 2, we win that 6-5. Bunch of guys with 2 hits. Carson Williams with a 3-run homer. Pepio, rough start. Bullpen does it again. Game 3, we win 10-1. 3 hits for Simpson, 3 hits for Sanchez. He had 2 doubles, a home run, drives in 6, scores 3. The guy is just incredible. He's taken over for Junior Caminero in both home runs and RBIs and the team lead. Ferris gets his 5th win. Go to Pittsburgh and sweep. Go to Miami and win the first 2 games there. We are on a 15-game winning streak starting right here. I don't understand. They just can't lose in the sim. No matter what we do with the lineup, the computer subs in guys, rotates guys around for off days or whatever pitchers we're facing, whatever ballpark we're in, they are just on a roll. We are 70-20. I never thought this team would be 70-20. It's just ridiculous. And we're still the youngest team in the league. And check this out. We are first in runs scored by 52 runs. And we are first in the fewest runs allowed by 26. So we're scoring the most and giving up the fewest, which is why we're 70-20. I'm just dumbfounded. I can't believe how this team is playing. And check out this. Caminero almost has 100 hits, 21 home runs, 56 RBIs, hitting 317. Willie, 24 home runs, 67 RBIs, hitting 301. And pitching side, 12 wins, 11 wins, 9 wins, 8 wins. We're not even to the All-Star break. It's conceivable that we could have 4 guys with 20 wins. I'm not going to say we're going to do it, but it's conceivable. And Roger Guy already has 30 saves, and we are not to the All-Star break. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. If you go under awards, Willie Sanchez is now second in the American League in the MVP race. McClanahan and Bradley are in the top 3 in Cy Young. And reliever of the year, Roger Guy, is trailing just because of the ERA. He's got more than double the strikeouts of Evan Phillips. More saves. It's just going on the ERA alone. So if Evan can get blown up and Roger can shut some guys down, he could get that reliever of the year award as well. And I think that might get us an extra draft pick because he's on the PPI list. But just a truly dumbfounding, phenomenal season. We're a 19-game lead right now. And let's go take a look at the scouting. This will be the last time we look at them before the draft. I have a couple of guys I want to get some scouting in on. We discovered this right fielder. It doesn't look like anything special. Just want to get him scouted to see what he is. And reliever here with great strikeouts, good walks, home runs allowed. So I want to get him scouted up. But let's go look at the position by position. Brian Maldonado we have as the best pitcher right now. Excellent velocity. Not sure if his stamina is going to be good enough. Decent strikeouts and walks. Everything else is a bit low. Lawrence Castle, pretty even across the board. Carmine Velasquez, great walks per 9. 18-year-old, he'll be a project. Means, another one with good walks per 9. Ramirez is a non-rated discovery player. Great hits and walks per 9. Excellent velocity. And I have great stamina. Cole Call won't get to us. We're picking 29. Carrillo could. His walks per 9 is lower though. And Torrero is an option. Great walks per 9. Yang probably won't get to us. And these guys, very tight split there. And not interested on him. He'd probably go before we get to 29. Do have some non-rated pitchers in here. Relievers, not a bunch. We're only looking at one guy right now. Michael Kang, another A reliever. Going to be somewhere in the high 60s, low 70s. Another lefty. Wish we could get some right-handed relievers like this. Excellent hits and strikeouts per 9. Decent walks. And an A reliever. Hey, if he's there with 32, I might take him again just to get another stud for the bullpen. Catchers, looked at Gaylord Ortiz a little bit. And don't know if he'll have enough hit skills or not. Didn't he wasn't going to be an A. And we'll see. He was a little overrated. Wasn't much else. Nothing much at first base. Got a non-rated second baseman, Stuart Iwamura. Not a lot of power, decent contact, great speed and stealing though. Passable defense. Reed Clark, same thing, better speed and stealing for him. Third base is the first overall player at 21 years old. Not going to be at the top of his list, so probably somewhere in the high B potential. Not going to get to us. Same thing with this guy. He's pretty flat. This is 5'7" guy, but great hitting and not bad defense. This guy could be generational because they don't like to have these guys with any stealing at all. Non-rated Veras. He's not going to be at the top. He's not going to have 99s across the board. If we had to take a stab in the dark at him late in the draft, and it's very tight split, so his overall potential probably going to be almost the exact same. Took a look at him a little bit. Pretty good power. Shortstops, nothing that's going to get to us. Left field, we look at McWilliams, and his hitting fell off once we scouted him up. Not much there in center. Discovery guy just didn't find anything, which is why we're looking at Magana here. And another pitching-heavy draft probably, and just couldn't find any hitters. Nowhere. I mean, looked all over the infield, looked a little bit in the outfield, just ran out of time. So probably, like I said, another pitching-heavy draft, but we'll just see how it goes from there. And as we get further along in the franchises, it's really not anything special. We saw that one closer. He would be definitely helpful. He could help right away, but we're not going to be playing enough seasons for these 18-year-olds to develop. So we'll see what Richardson and Magana can do. Maybe they can get drafted and make a way onto our team at some point. This guy's right-handed. That's very helpful. So we'll just see how it goes. Like I said, we do have pick 29 and 32, pick 63 and 68, and then the rest are all much later. So we do have 2 rounds there where we have pretty close to back-to-back picks. That'll be helpful. But anyway, nothing special, nothing to get all excited about because we don't have a high draft pick. So that's why I didn't even bother scouting a bunch of those guys at the top. So there's no way they're going to fall to 29. So anyway, That's going to wrap it up on this one, as we are just incredible. I can't believe how good this team is. 486 runs, almost 100 more runs than the Yankees, and over 100 runs less than them. 15 wins in a row. We're 36-9 at home, 34-11 on the road. Doesn't matter if it's day or night, home or away. 22 wins in the division. And the next closest team is the Dodgers with 57 wins. And I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss. I don't know why it's doing that in the sim, but I can't play every game. Just hit sim, hit triangle, and we're just crushing teams. Great pitching. Our young hitting is developing, and this is what you get. So that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we will have the draft. We're going to have guys in the All-Star game. Might have guys in the Home Run Derby. Pretty good chance we have at least one. Let's double check our home runs here. League leaders. Yeah, Willie probably in there for sure. And Caminero at 21. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Caminero probably won't be in the Home Run Derby, but Willie Sanchez will. So we'll show that. We'll show him do what he's doing in the Home Run Derby, and we'll show our players as they play in the All-Star game. We normally haven't done that, but we got some guys that are playing great. Why not show them? So we'll have the draft, Home Run Derby, show what we do in the All-Star game, show you once we've signed all of our draft picks. I don't know that we're going to make any deals at the deadline. It kind of depends if we have some injuries happen between now and then. I'm pretty happy with the team the way it is. And then I'll show what our draft picks ratings are and the ratings for all the other draft picks and call that a day. With this team doing what it's doing, I am not going to spend a whole lot of time in August and September. Once we get through the next episode, we're probably just going to wrap up the last 2 months with one episode and get right into the playoffs, because that's the most important thing, getting back to the playoffs, back to the World Series. And I will modify the playoff episodes and condense games down, not show every out of every game, shorten those episodes down, and see if we can not take 2.5 weeks to run the playoffs. And if we don't win the World Series this year, you likely will not see another season from this franchise. They're just ridiculous. I'm having a ton of fun, but content-wise, there's really no reason to keep playing and showing when we're just dominating everybody. So anyway, if you like the series, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out, hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode goes live, especially since the next one is the draft. And I will see you very soon. Tampa Bay Rays MLB 25 franchise.